Tyler Myers writes, I'm a big fan of the show. With the year halfway over, I was wondering, what are your guys' top 5 favorite movies so far this year?
All right, I kind of like getting to the middle part of the year and looking back on what you've had. And I can tell you right now, I've seen some really horrible film this year, but there have been some really great movies that have really surprised me. I'm going to go, this is going to be in order. Number 1 for me, I keep wrestling between Captain America and this, but it's going to be X-Men Days of Future Past for me. Number 2 is a very, very close second, Captain America Winter Soldier. Number 3 for me is going to be the Lego Movie. Number 4 for me is a film I was late to the party to, but is Chef. The Jon Favreau one, not the upcoming one with Bradley Cooper. Then number 5 for me is going to be 22 Jump Street. I've seen that movie in theater 3 times already, and I just keep laughing myself sick every time. But honorable mentions, Neighbors. I didn't think a movie this year could make me laugh more than Neighbors did, and 22 Jump Street did. How to Train Your Dragon 2 is awesome. Edge of Tomorrow is awesome. Noah was a real pleasant surprise for me. The Grand Budapest Hotel was really, really good. Really good films already this year. I can't wait for the second half. Christian, what about you?
Yeah, this is really tough. And Tyler Myers is great, by the way. Always submitting great stuff. So 5 for me. This is really hard to do, but 5 is How to Train Your Dragon 2. Number 4 is the Tom Hardy movie Locke. I know a lot.
It was really good.
It was great.
Haven't seen it. I loved that film. Number 3 was The Raid 2. That was a movie that I think it just came out. If you haven't seen it again, I've been championing it. See it. Number 2 is actually Days of Future Past. That's the one for me. And number 1, I'm going to say so far is Edge of Tomorrow. For me, Edge of Tomorrow just blew me away. I did not. I expected it to be a crap bomb, if you will, and I went. And as I'm watching it, it was so fun and fresh, and it was the best Tom Cruise has been in a very long time. But yeah, I wanted to put Captain America in there. I wanted to put 22 Jump Street. So right now, they could all change, and Apes hasn't come out yet. So right now, yeah, Apes is my number 1.
We are hearing nothing. Yeah. We all know some people who have seen it. You haven't seen it yet, though,
I have not.
We all know a few people who have. Yeah. And the word that is coming to us is, from the people we've talked to, is best movie of the year so far. Yeah. And I'm like, wait a minute, better than X-Men Days of Future Past, better than Captain America. We'll see, but I'm getting super stoked. Anyway, what about you, Amy Rose?
Yeah, it's been a great year for film so far. I love the halfway mark as well because we have so much more to look forward to. Number 5, I would put Boyhood, Richard Linklater. It literally showcased 12 years of this little boy growing up before your eyes. It's cinema at its best, like raise the bar for a whole other level. Number 4, I put Captain America 2. That was just such a fun spy thriller, raising the stakes again, Marvel. Number 3, Grand Budapest Hotel. Wes Anderson, need I say more? He's just such a visionary director. Number 2, Chef. I literally smiled the entire film. It warmed my heart, and it's just, Jon Favreau just showing where his career has gone and where he wants to go. And number 1, X-Men Days of Future Past. I have literally not had more fun in the theater in that film the whole time. Had everything I wanted and more. There's been other really unusual good ones. Only Lovers Left Alive was really unique. The Rover was really interesting. 22 Jump Street was great. The Lego Movie was fantastic. There's been a lot, but those are the 5 that I can't stop thinking about.
Schnepp?
All right, so my runners up, definitely Edge of Tomorrow.
Yeah,
like if we were doing a top 10, that would be in there. Neighbors, I could not stop laughing. I loved that film so much. Captain America 2, also in my top 10. And so let's go with number 5 was Noah. I thought that was incredible, like the weirdest experimental film I've ever seen anyone spend $100 million on. Freaky and weird, like giant rock creature, angels. You got to see it. If you didn't see Noah and you thought of some biblical thing, it's a biblical thing, but done by an experimental, wrapped in a strange egg floating outside of the other universe that we exist in. So go see it. Number 4 for me was Under the Skin, an incredible film. It was, once again, another experimental film, I think, that really pushes the boundaries. The soundtrack and the sound design were amazing. Scarlett Johansson, Scarlett Johansson did such an incredible performance as an alien. If you haven't seen it,
hottest
see it.
alien I've seen.
Yeah. Number 3, it's funny you said The Raid 2, because number 3 is The Raid 2 for me as well. I could not believe how amazing that was. The action in it. If you haven't seen The Raid 2 and you saw The Raid 1, Raid 1 was just in a tower, very much similar to Judge Dredd. Raid 2 just goes all over the place. Hammer Girl. I mean, just a car chase sequence which will blow you away. I've never seen anything more intense. So you got to see The Raid 2. Number 2 for me was Jodorowsky's Dune. It was a documentary about Alexandro Jodorowsky's attempt to make this Dune movie in the 70s. It was going to have a Pink Floyd soundtrack. Mick Jagger was going to be it. Orson Welles was going to play Baron Harkonnen. Giger, Mobius, all these incredible designers who all went on to work on Alien. That's how they all met. Dan O'Bannon, who wrote Alien. So it was the genesis of so many other design teams, and they formed all these people who would then go on to make these masterpieces. Seeing that was such an invigorating, amazing, creative response. If you see that, it'll make you go want to do something. It's going to make you feel creative. So. And my number one
Spider-Man
film,
2.
It'll make you want to not do that. My number one film is X-Men: Days of Future Past. I have not seen a blockbuster film yet this year that surpasses that as far as well-written, well-directed, amazing cast, super exciting, fantastic story. It was just so much fun. I've seen it 3 times in the theater. I can't wait. I want to see it a 4th time in the theater. So it's like, it really is my favorite X-Men movie, my favorite superhero film of the year. It's just really fantastic. So that's my top 5.
Hey everyone, if you liked this video, click that thumbs up button and make sure to subscribe to our AMC Movie News YouTube channel. It's free and helps you stay up to date with all the latest movie news, as well as our daily AMC movie talk show. Also, make sure that you follow us on Facebook and Twitter to stay up to date with all of our special promotions, contests, and prize giveaways.